Hope we're all seated, have something on our lap, maybe a blanket or pillow. Feet shouldn't be just dangling, they should be on a block or a book or anything that you have, as long as you have a connection through your feet to the earth, right? And we're just sitting comfortably for a moment, allowing our body and our mind to rest. Just sit and breathe, trying to clear the mind, right? Allowing the mind and the body to come back to class, right? Sitting comfortably. Let's take a nice inhale. Exhale and close the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the mind's eye to the top of our head. Allowing the stress to melt away. Right? Facial muscles are relaxed. Eyebrows are relaxed, not holding any tension in the face. The jaw is relaxed. Shoulders are down. Arms are loose. Hands are on the lap. Not holding any tension. Maybe open and close the hands. Just let them relax. Sitting comfortably. Spine is relaxed. Breathing. Bottom is connected to the chair. Thighs and knees. Shins and calves. And feet are on the floor or block. Continuing with our normal breath. Quieting the mind. Letting the thoughts go. Take a full, complete inhale. Exhale. Bring our hands to heart center. Having the thumbs pressing slightly against the heart chakra. Inhale. And exhale and lower the chin to the chest. Just letting it rest for a moment there. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bring the head back up to center. Exhaling, open the eyes. Release the hands to the lap. Rolling the shoulders backwards and forward. Let's take a more yogic posture. Sitting upright, right? Pulling in on the abs, slight engagement, right? Pulling in on the core. Shoulders are back and down, and we start to sit taller. The top of my head's reaching skyward, right? But it's parallel with the earth. And just rest the hands on the lap, however you feel comfortable today. And just take an inventory of the body to make sure you're in that nice yogic seat. All right? And let's just take a breath or two. In this nice seat. Exhale fully and completely. And inhale fully and completely, right? And exhale. Take our hands, just put them right here on our side body, right underneath the breastbone area, right? Right on our rib cage, rather. Right here. And just inhale into the hands. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands back to the lap, coming back to the normal breath. Just take a few breaths. I just wanted you to get the feeling of having a full, complete inhale right into the rib cage. Sometimes we feel like we are doing the complete inhale and exhale, but in reality, we're not, right? Pulling on the abdomen. Sweep the arms up overhead. Just having the arms straight up overhead and pull in on the core muscles, right? Strengthening that core. Getting taller in the seat. Arms are coming up. Another breath or two, long and tall. Exhale, sweep the arms out. Coming down. Really nice. Roll out those shoulders. Backwards and forwards. And remove the blanket from my lap. It's fairly warm in the room for me. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Just holding for a breath or two. Inhale, head up to center. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And just being mindful, these are our first neck warm-ups, so be gentle. Inhale, head up to center, and then we're going to exhale and lower the chin to the chest. Pulling on the abdomen, right? Strengthening the abdomen. Inhale the head up to center, then just look upward. Inhale, exhale, then lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, head up to center, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, head up to center, lowering the chin to the chest. Inhale, head up to center, and then just look up. Inhale, bringing the head right back to center. Inhale, exhale, look out over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, bringing the neck and the head all the way around to the left, right? Getting a nice twist in that neck. Inhale, exhale, bringing the head all the way around to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. Inhale, Exhale once again, all the way back over the left shoulder. Now we're over the left shoulder. I want you to take a look up to the sky and then down to the ground. All right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. All right. And just hold it looking down. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it all the way around to the right. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking downward. Inhale, looking upward. Exhale, looking down towards the earth and holding it for a moment. Inhale, bringing the head around to center. Removing the block or whatever you have under your feet and moving it over to the side. Coming up a little bit farther on the chair so your back is not against the chair. And just pulling it on the abdomen muscles and sitting tall, or right, sit nice and tall. Hands on the lap, feet are on the ground. So we're really elongating that spine, coming up and out of the spine. And my leg muscles are engaged, right? I have some of my backside muscles are engaged. I'm just coming up and holding this posture for a moment because we're not slouching down. We're sitting tall. I'm engaging everything, bringing my legs together nice and firm. I'm sitting back and down. My shoulders are back and down. Engagement of the core muscles. Palms are forward, and I'm inhaling and exhaling, right, for a few breaths, like in this pose. Inhale the arms up, coming up out of the spine nice and tall. Just holding this, coming up out of that spine, right? Engaging all the muscles in my legs. Palms come together and just straight down the midline, and then just let it relax for a moment. My legs are relaxed now, but my spine is still nice and tall. Going up a little bit farther, we'll do some twists. Okay. My feet are nice and connected with the earth. Nice strong leg muscles. Shoulders are back and down. Palms are forward. Inhale, sweep up the arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Arms are upward. Tall in the arms. Just take the left hand, put it on the right thigh, and use that movement, right? You have some resistance. You can use the leg to get a little bit more of a twist. When you're in the twist, the left leg should be back. Your knees should be parallel. So look down at the knees, make sure, and if that left knee is coming forward, pull it back. If you want to, lower that right arm, but we're still going to stay in this twist for a breath or two. Breathing in and out. Inhale the arms up overhead, coming back to center. And then exhaling, twisting slightly to the left, right? We're still a little tight, still a little cool. Body's just warming. Once again, lower that right hand onto that left thigh somewhere, getting tall in that left arm, right? You can really reach up now. That the right arm is on the left thigh. Shoulder is back and down. You don't want to have it scrunched up, nice and tall. And then lower that left hand, coming onto the chair. Shoulders are back and down, getting into that twist. Now take a look at those knees. Are they parallel, right? Are they even? Mine are not. I'm going to pull back on that right hip to make my knees even. Tall. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice breath in and exhale. Inhale the arms up overhead, sweeping the arms up. And then coming around to the right side for another twist on the right side. Exhale. Lower the left hand onto the right thigh. The right arm comes down on the chair. We just use our props and our legs to get into the twist. Inhale and look up. Exhale, look down. Using your own breath and the rhythm of who you are to look up and look down right with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhale, we look down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale everything back around to the left side. And arms come down again. Right hand on the thigh, left hand on the chair. Inhale, we look up. Exhale. Inhale. Up. Exhale down. Inhale, the arms come up. Sweep around to the front. Just reach tall and then sweep the arms down by the sides. Roll out those shoulders. Move the head around a little bit. Taking hands, open them wide and close them. Taking our left hand, just opening it wide. We're going to take the right hand. We're just going to gently pull on each of the fingers. Oh, I start with my thumb, right? Pull on just a gentle pulling of the finger, right? Each one. Do it again. And then flipping over, palm faces upward. Take the right hand and we're just going to work into the palm of that left hand. And do what you feel like you need today. Maybe each finger needs a little attention, right? A little self-care time. I like to do it right here on that fleshy bit of my thumb. Whatever you feel you need. Let's do the right hand. We're just going to pull each finger, right? Or maybe move it around a little bit. Whatever you feel like you need today. And then flip it over, right? Palm is up. And then just use the left hand to get into all the fleshy bits or whatever you need today, right? And of course, if anything is any discomfort, then just avoid that part of your hand. And then maybe do a little hugging of each hand, right, with the other hand. And then open and close. And then let's move around the hands to get into the wrists. All right, really nice. Let's take the right arm out and just bring a cross body to get into that shoulder. And then release it, and we'll do the other arm. That's always really nice. This can be done anywhere, right? Any time of the day. Let's bring the arms up to goddess arms, right? Nice and strong. And bring back your elbows so that you can feel it in your upper back, right? In those shoulder blades. And just hold and breathe. Take one full, complete inhale and exhale. Exhale and just sweep the arms down. Let's move our bodies over to the right side of the chair. Right. So my right leg is almost off the chair, right? But I'm feeling comfortable and secure. So we're going to stretch out the front of our leg if this is accessible to you, right? You're going to bring back this right leg and use the strength of your leg to just bring up that foot. And if you can, grab hold of that foot, right? And you got to kind of feel around, make sure you're comfortable, right? I have this arm, so of the chair, it's hitting me a little bit in the side, but that's okay. And I'm just going to pull up on the ankle, right? It's nice and firm, and I'm pulling up so you can feel a little bit of stretch in that front leg. And you can also feel a little bit of opening in that shoulder. Bringing back those shoulders, just pulling up on that leg a little bit. And don't twist into the knee. You don't want to be pulling out the foot so that you're pulling up on the knee. If any of that's going on, just reset yourself or just don't do this particular pose. Inhaling and exhaling. And then just letting go, right? The leg back to the ground, moving over to the left side. And the same move on this side, making sure you're feeling comfortable and secure. And just bring back that foot, bringing it up, right? I'm using the muscles in my leg so my hands can grab hold of the ankle or the shin. And just pulling it up a little bit. But once again, be mindful that you're not pulling on that knee. That's not what you should be doing. All right, we have tight front of the leg here. We don't want that. We don't want our quads being tight. Hurts. Just breathing, allowing the body and the breath to be calm. Maybe you feel some opening in the spine when you take a nice inhale. And exhale. And just letting go of that foot. Lowers to the ground. Coming back to the middle of your seat. Taking your hands and clasping them and pushing them forward. Just holding. Inhale the arms up overhead. Coming up tall, right? Pulling on the abdomen, creating strength, muscle. And just sweep out the arms. Right. Let's take the right leg over left, flexing at this right foot. Bring the arms up in front of us. We've done eagle arms before, right? Inhale. Exhale, bring right elbow over left. Now, if this is where you are today, that's fine, right? If you can have the palms meeting the palms, that's excellent, but wherever you are, right? Maybe this is comfortable. This is comfortable for me today. So inhale, exhale, just lean forward and just curl in the best that you can. I have this headset on, but I want to curl in, resting my elbows on my lap. Just holding, right? Feeling a nice opening in that upper back and that lower back, getting into those tight muscles sometimes in the lower back. Inhale ourselves back up. And then exhale, unwind the arms, bring them back out, sweep them down, switching legs, flexing the left foot. Inhale the arms up to eagle arms, right? Exhale, bring left over right. This is a little bit more comfortable for me, like this. My hands are together. Inhale, exhale, and once again, folding forward. Just holding, flexing that foot, opening up the back. Feels really nice. Inhale ourselves back up and just unwind everything. Sweep out the arms, uncross the legs, bring the legs out wide. So we're like a seated starfish. Flex the feet, flex the hands, wide, 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 holding. Pushing out with those hands. Inhale. Exhale, just come back to seated, hands on lap. We started with bumblebee breath last week. Let's revisit that breath. Traditionally, we would have our fingers in our ears, which you can do if you like or not. So inhale, exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring ourselves wide again, a big seated wide starfish. Feet are flexed, arms are wide open, reaching outward, reaching like someone's pulling us from both sides of the room. Inhale, we're going to do bumblebee breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let everything relax. Come back to seated. Bring arms and hands back. Breathing a few breaths. Just letting sensation resonate through the body. Making sure you're feeling secure on the chair, moving yourself back a little bit, taking our hands, putting them behind our head. Arms are nice and strong, elbows are out, right? We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, curl right elbow over to left knee for a nice twist with a crunch, pulling it on the abdomen. Inhale, open. Exhale, left elbow, right knee, crunching in. And exhale into your own breath. Use the breath for a few of these ab workouts, right? Creating strength, flexibility, and quieting the mind, breath to movement. Inhale, exhale, curl in, open wide, exhale. And two more. Back to seated, elbows are still out, the arms come way up overhead and we just sweep them down, getting into the shoulders. Making sure we're feeling secure. We're going to come to stand. Sweep the arms up as we come to stand, looking up just a little bit skyward. All right. Hands come together right in front of us and we just bring them straight down the midline. One more time. Arms come sweeping up, looking upward. Palms come together down the midline. One more time. Sweep the arms up. Palms straight down the midline. And we just sit and hold the feeling. Releasing our hands down to the side, bringing our chair up to the front of the mat. All right. Standing, feet are hip width distance. All right. Shoulders are back and down. I have a little soft bend in my knee. Sweep the arms up. Nice and tall. And if you can, let's try to go up on those tippy toes. Right, getting into the feet, calves, and then down. And then just bring the arms down. Right, really nice. Let's come up so that you're standing next to the chair to work on our toes. If you need to hold on to the chair, that's great. Just getting comfortable and coming up on the toes. Right? And then back down on the feet. And as you come back down the feet, open up those toes wide. Coming way up on the toes. And then rolling down and then open them up. Right, being mindful if you have any issues with the ankles or the feet, just doing what you can do. And last one, coming back down on the ground. We're going to do some balance work. So make sure that the chair or something to keep your balance if you need it is accessible to you. I'm going to just stand here with my hand on the arm of the chair. Making sure our feet are hip width distance apart. I have a full, complete engagement of my legs. Right, soft bend. The muscles are strong and engaged. Pulling up. I have a slight tilt in my pelvis. Engagement of my core. Shoulders are back and down. I tip my body weight into my left side body. I'm just going to bring up my knee. Nice bent knee. Right, I'm just going to hold it. Flex that foot. And if you can, just letting go of the chair. Hands can be wherever you feel. Heart center is always nice. Little engagement of the whole body coming up and out, right? Don't dump into the left side hip. Bring it up. And feeling that leg, feeling my ankle, getting strength. I'm a little wobbly. Just holding. And if you can bring it out to the side. Hold on the chair if you need to and have your hand at heart center. Wherever you are. And then just bring up that leg behind us. And holding. I'm going to bring the leg down, foot's on the ground. Just shake out that left foot. Great. We'll do another exercise on this side before we switch legs. Here we are once again tipping the body weight into my left leg. Right, we're just going to point the foot forward, but it's not on the ground. It's off the ground. Right. You can let go. And you can just sweep this foot around. Right? Backwards or to the front and sweeping it to the back. Right? Getting into that ankle, getting into the hip. Working on the balance. Just making this kind of sweeping motion with the right leg. And the best thing to do for all these balance exercises is just to be staring at something that's not moving, something in the ground. Right? And bringing that leg back to the ground, just moving back and forth between both legs, getting in to the hips. Right? So now we're going to do the same exercise on the other side. I'm going to move the chair. Go. Tipping my body weight into my right side body. And if I need to, I'm going to hold the chair, finding something on the ground that's not moving that will hold my focus. Okay? Picking up my left leg, bent knee, and a nice flexed foot. And just holding it. Once again, you can bring your hands to heart center, or you can have one hand at heart center, other hand on the chair or on your waist. And just bring it out to the left side. And holding. And then bring it back behind us. And then releasing that foot onto the ground. And just going between the 2 feet, up and down. Maybe up on the toes. But be mindful, right? Excellent. Engaging all the legs. We're going to do that sweeping motion, putting the body weight into your right. Bring up that left leg, a nice pointed foot. Just going to sweep behind us and in front of us. And just back and forth. Right, bringing that foot back around, just going between the 2. I'm going to bring the chair back to where we can do our work. Standing about 2 feet from the chair, soft bend in the knees, sweep the arms up. All right, and we're just going to lean forward, hinging forward, right? Let's put our forearms on the chair and move up a little bit, right? So typically we have our arms and we're like this, our straight arms, or with straight arms. Today we're going to have our forearms on the chair, soft bend in the knees, right? A little bit different than what we normally do. And now just move back and forth between left and right with those hips. Making a nice C shape with that spine. And just getting into all of the fascia that's built up, right? All that stiffness that we feel. Allowing the spine to move, to stay free. And now get the head and neck involved. Right, with this cold weather, we're not moving as much. And then just take your hands and put your head right on your hands, right? Bring the hands underneath the forehead. And then just push out with your bottom, right? It's kind of like a resting pose with your head and your shoulders, but your bottom half is pushing outward. And just rest for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. And while we're in this nice forward fold pose, let's do a bumblebee breath. So inhale, exhale. Releasing the jaw and making sure you're not holding any tension. Coming back up onto the forearms. Nice flat back, right? Just enjoying this for a moment. Let's move this left foot over in the center and cross that right leg over left. And once again, move that hip out to the right. So you should feel a nice opening on the left side. And then gently swing it over to the right. And get the head and neck involved. So you're really making a full C shape or moon shape, whatever you'd like, on both sides as you opening up, right? Back and forth. One last time. Uncross our feet. And do left over right. Some people can get their feet like parallel or right next to each other with their pinky toes touching, whatever you can do. And then continue on this side with that sweeping motion. Great. Come back to center. Uncross the legs. And now start walking your legs out so you're nice and long. And now stretch out those arms. Nice and long. Bend into the knees. Push the backside out. allowing that chest to drop down towards the ground and then towards your legs, right? Shouldn't be holding any tension in the upper body. Your chest and your head should be falling or moving downward. Just breathing. And just relax a little bit and move up a little bit. Making sure you're feeling secure. Just inhale. Exhale, take the right arm, bringing it down to the ground if you can, to the foot or to the shin, wherever it is. A nice bend into the knees. Just doing a little twist to the left. Right, so you're using that tension with your hand on your leg. Twist to the left. Inhale the arm up, back to the chair. Get comfortable again. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left arm across, right to the foot or to the shin, wherever it is, and then just pull across a little bit so you have a nice twisting motion. Inhale the arm up to the chair. Just holding here for a moment. Allowing that chest to drop forward, opening up those armpits and the side body, pushing back on the back side. Inhale, come up, come up, come up till the arms are flat, right? Let's do a little plank. Nice and tall. Trying to drop those heels of the feet. Shoulders are back and down, right? Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale and come back to downward dog. Arms are long and straight. Soft bend to the knees. Now, if you want to, you can just come rolling up where you are. If you need to walk forward to the chair, by all means do so. And use the chair to help you roll up. Making sure you're not feeling dizzy. All right. Coming back to the center of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Take a look up. Exhale, palms come together, straight down the midline. Inhale the arms up, we look up. Palms come together, exhale. One more time. Inhale the arms up, look upward. Palms come straight down the midline. Breathing. Getting our legs long, our feet are wide. Making sure we have room to reach the chair for triangle pose. Right. Feet are facing forward. The hands are facing forward. I'm going to turn this right foot to face outward. Right. Feet are facing forward. Nice, long, and tall. Taking right hip, right? And then this left leg goes underneath that. Thigh goes underneath as we push. We're getting a nice stretching in the side body, and the bottom is being pushed out. So we're bending over to the left as we're bending and bending, right? And we lift up those arms. We just reach to the left, right? My arms are nice and long. Breathing. As I exhale, I'm just going to put my left hand anywhere on the chair, right? Right hand is on my waist. As I open up, right? I'm opening up to this right side body. And wherever this arm is for you that you're comfortable, Put a little bend in that front leg if you have to. And just opening up that side body. The front body is coming around, getting a nice twist. You can look wherever you'd like, right? Forward. If you want to look down. If you want to look up, right? It would be very nice. If you can lift up that arm. Nice side arm coming up, that right arm. My palm is facing forward. It's not twisted opening behind you. It's going to hurt your shoulder. Open up that chest. Arm is reaching skyward, nice and tall. If this is easy for you and you can access maybe your shin, that's nice, right? Wherever you are today. If you have a block, you can put your hand on the block, right? Shin is good for me today. Not putting any tension or pressure on your neck. Put the hand back on the chair, right? Bend that front leg, helping you come back up. You engage the core muscles to come back up to stand. Just lower those arms, right? Nice modified triangle pose with the chair. But if you're going all the way to the ground, full triangle. Full triangle pose. Work out those shoulders if you held any tension. Now you know not to for the other side. Coming to the chair, I'm going to move it to the other end of my mat. Feet are facing forward. I have a nice, comfortable stand, right? Palms are facing forward. Just take a nice breath in and exhale. Nice wide-legged stance for this side, or a triangle pose. This right foot is going to face the chair, right? It's pointing that way. I'm going to get a little bit wider. I'm going to move around the left foot until it feels comfortable. Should be a little bit of an angle, right? Start popping out, maybe that's not the word, but pushing out this left hip and bringing this right leg underneath, right? See how that is? So you can bring up the arms whenever you'd like. So here we are. Arms are parallel with the earth. And I'm pushing out that left hip. I start to reach over to the right. Somebody's pulling me to the right, all the way over. I'm getting long in my arms. And then my hand comes to the chair. And then I start to bring up wide. Bring up that left arm nice and long and tall. You can look up if you'd like. Right. Now, if you have to move up a little bit, if you need to be closer to your chair, go ahead. Take the time and settle in, making adjustments for who you are, right? If you don't want to look up, look down, look at the hands, look wherever is going to be comfortable for you. But try to get that chest open. And if you can, get a little bit more, pushing out a little bit more in that hip. Getting into that spine. Maybe put the hand on the hip, if you'd like, on your waist, bringing open that shoulder. Put a little bend in that knee, using the hand on the chair. Pulling on the core, right? Bring yourself up to stand, right? All of these techniques are good for every day, right? Engaging the core to help you stand tall. Shoulders are back and down. Feet are nice and wide. Palms are facing forward. If you want to, close the eyes for a moment. Release the jaw. Inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. Opening the eyes, release the shoulders, and just heel toe your feet inward. All right, really nice. Inhale the arms up, take a look up. And exhale, sweep the arms around. And then come up to a nice prayer pose. Great. Let's put the hands on our thighs and just making a little C shape with our back, right? Like a little cat-cow pose standing. Inhale. Exhale, curl a little bit tighter. Inhale, pushing out the bottom and getting a little stretch in the front of the throat. Exhaling, curling in. Inhale, bring those shoulders back, look upward a little bit. Exhale, curl in. And just come to stand. Bringing the chair back into or onto the mat, wherever it is for you to take a seat. Coming back to seated. Taking your hands and rubbing them together. Like moving that prana, heating our hands. And just opening the hands, bringing them together so you can feel the energy, right? Not allowing the hands to touch, but feeling that energy. Rubbing them again together. And allowing them just to sit for a moment on our laps. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the hands up. Inhale the hands in. And exhaling. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. So now we're going to move the hands to the breath, right? Inhale, the hands go out. Exhale, the hands come in. Inhale, hands go out. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to the lap, palms up. Feeling the breath, the body. Getting ready for our seated Shavasana, bringing something under the feet so that you feel connected to the earth. If you have a blanket or something that you would like to put on your lap or put on the body, because we cool down as we enter our Shavasana. Shaking out the hands. And just taking the right hand onto the left arm and kind of brushing the arm all the way down to the hands. Left hand on the right arm, moving it downward. And then shaking it all out. Just rolling out the wrists. Bringing the right foot up and open and close the toes, or close and open the toes. And the other foot. And then dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhaling up, left ear, left shoulder. Inhaling back up to center. Taking the left arm and sweeping it up overhead, and then just leaning over to the right. And sweeping it back down. Right arm, right shoulder. Right arm sweeps up and over. Flip the palm, it sweeps down. Both arms come up in front of us, thumbs are facing upward. Just going to move both arms to the left and to the right. And flip the palms to the movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe getting the head involved. This kind of sweeping motion, right? Coming back to center, thumbs are facing upward, and we just bring the arms up. Then they sweep down, bringing hands to lap, getting comfortable, roll the shoulders up and back and down. And when you're ready, bringing the eyes to close, settling in for relaxation time. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing thoughts, letting them go, putting them on boats and watching them sail away, knowing that our thoughts, our to-do lists are there when we're done with our rest period. Allow the body and the mind to take in your practice. Releasing the tension in the face, eyebrows. Release the jaw, open and close. Shoulders are back and down and relaxed. Hands are on the lap, relaxed. Open and close the hands. Not holding any tension in the legs. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Bring our hands to heart center. Slowly opening the eyes. Thank you, yogis, for allowing me to bring you yoga today. The light in me sees and honors the light and the gifts that you all bring. I hope that you have joy, your life is filled with peace, and that you go in ease. Namaste.